Hey guys, it's Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul. So Joanna and I just finished this deep conversation. We actually recorded it for you guys because sometimes we do that. We get on the phone and we just start getting deep in twin flame topics, twin flame conversation, personal questions we have. Usually I'm the one with questions for her. I love her feedback. She's just like so soulful that she gives these incredible source-filled answers. So anyways, I wanted to share with you guys. So in the last video, we were talking about how when my person left me, when he up and left and moved out, he did so, I've told this story many times, without any warning. I came home and the house was empty of all of his stuff, with the exception, and her and my conversation made this memory come up for me, with the exception of this one piece of really valuable to him artwork. He had this painting that he adored. He loved it, and it was in our closet. And he intentionally left that painting. And when we finally talked after he moved out, the weekend had passed. He had turned his phone off for the weekend. He made it clear to me when we did first talk. He said, if you notice, I left one thing in the house, and that was for a reason. I wanted you to be able to see it and remember and remind yourself that I'm not gone. I'm not in living with you, but I'm not gone. I'm still gonna be back. And this memory came up for me. And what's so crazy and what I want to share with you guys today, what balancing looks like, an everyday balancing, because we are balancing our people. I can't even go downstairs and tell my person, hey, remember that painting you left when you left the last house, when you left me and we were separated for a while? Do you remember that painting you left in the house? Crazy, you knew you'd be back, right? I can't bring up any of that. I can't talk about any of this with him because he pulls immediately. And why is that? Because it's a conversation of the past, which is mind. It is a question, which is mind. All of those memories, all of those thoughts, all of those emotions, all of that energy is taking me out of this present moment, which is where his soul can be in my shared energy. So if I were to go downstairs and say, hey, remember this? Even if I was doing it lightheartedly, if there was no judgment, even if it was just a conversation to bring up, he would pull. And I know that. I've been watching him pull and be drawn back in for a while now. I know the conversations that will make him pull, and it's anything from mind. So what does that look like in a permanent relating experience? It means that these things that come up for us, because that was a really impactful moment, seeing that he left that painting and then hearing him when he told me I left it for a reason. It's really impactful. There is still emotion that is inside me about that. There's emotion from the mind that is still there that I haven't fully released. It doesn't bother me anymore, but there's still something there, so that if I were to go and talk to him, even casually, he would pull. That's what makes this connection so different from a soulmate. A soulmate, you could talk about this stuff all day long. It wouldn't do anything to them. They wouldn't care. They would engage, they would talk about it. With your person, it's not the words that are coming out of your mouth. It is the energy, the emotions that's attached to what you are saying. So what I am saying when I say, hey, you left that painting, there's a lot of energy behind that. That's what makes them pull. It's not the words, it's the energy behind it. And that's when you're balancing, you have to be very in tune with your energy, your emotions, and be in a place that you don't have to bring up stuff that bothered you, that really upset you, that really impacted you in the past, because soul is present. Soul is just now. And that is always the energy your twin can meet you in. Love you guys.